What's going on, guys? Happy Monday. I hope you're all ready to get started this week. So basically when I woke up this morning, first thing I did is I jumped out of bed, took a shower, all that good stuff. Now what I'm gonna do, I already did my verbal affirmations. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna write down some notes for today. So we're gonna write down the date, 12, 10, I think it's the 10th. I have no idea really, I'm bad with dates. 19. All right, so goals. So we're gonna write down 3 goals. Gotta be measurable, guys. Mine is gonna be sell 5 programs. You gotta pay the bills, Personal training, it's, I definitely do it because I help people, but, it still costs me a lot of money to put these videos together, to put my programs together, to run ads, all that good stuff. So, I gotta, make sure I am getting those new clients. All right, so sell 5 programs. Comment on 10 weight loss group posts. And then I'm gonna make $1,500 today. I always like to shoot my goals a little high, that way I get what I'm wanting. All right, so then we got 3 things I'm thankful for. All right, so 1, I just started tithing. One thing I noticed, every time I tithe is, as soon as I start doing that, my income picks up, all my sales, they just skyrocket. So, that's definitely one thing I'm thankful for is, I made, X amount of dollars last week and I tithed my 10%. Immediately, like the next day, I was actually already making more money than I had made, any of the days of the week before that. So, honestly, that's insane. It's crazy how God works and he'll, reward you for having faith. So, I'm thankful that God has been blessing me with new business. And then number 2, I'm gonna go work out with my buddy Armo. He's from LA. He's pretty into fitness. We're gonna shoot some content together and stuff like that. So that'll be good. I usually have to train by myself, so I don't really get a good chance to get in, any good training videos. So this will really help with that. And then, last of all, my coach. He keeps me accountable and helps me stay out of that pitfall of being complacent with money, fitness, everything. Even the coaches have coaches, guys. I can't really ask y'all to spend money hiring me if I won't even, pay a coach myself. So, gotta practice what you preach. Okay, so we got 3 things I am good at. Okay, number 1, we talked about this yesterday. So, replacing bad habits with good ones. Number 2, posting consistent transformations. It's like, you know, if you have if you're selling something, like let's say you sell, I don't know, I guess wood furniture, you know, that you have to sit there and, you know, chisel out and everything. So then you post a picture, hey, you know, buy this. This is what I made. This is what I can make for you. You know, posting transformation is kind of like the same deal. So you're posting your product. Then I'm always trying to improve my marketing. Okay, and then last but not least, one thing to do better. You don't want to overload yourself and you want to stay positive. So, one thing to do better, guys, accept criticism. Okay. We live in a society where, you know, you're basically shunned if you criticize somebody. You know, if you criticize somebody, they're going to go jump off a ledge and kill themselves. You know, hopefully not literally, but sometimes that literally happens. You know, people just cannot take criticism nowadays. And here's why that's a bad thing, okay? You know, when people criticizing you, they're not really picking on you. What they're doing is saying, hey, you know, you could work on this. You could work on that. You know, you'd be better if you did this. You'd be better if you did that. When you fight them and, you know, justify your actions, like let's say they tell you, hey, you know, maybe Philip, you shouldn't swear so much in your live videos. Well, you know, I have 2 responses to that. You know, one could be, oh, well, you know, I swear because it's edgy and it's going to get me lots of views and blah, blah, blah. Or I can come back and be like, you know what, maybe you're right. You know, I should be a little bit more professional and I could reach a larger audience. So, you know, then what I do is I take that person's advice, you know, because I'm not just giving them lip service. You know, I like to genuinely listen when people talk to me about stuff, and I would implement it, you know, and if things go better, then I would go that route. You know, just because somebody criticizes you doesn't mean that you always have to go that route. You know, you kind of have to, you know, listen to what they have to say. Then from there, you know, maybe you implement what they say, maybe you don't. But the point is, like, you give them that chance and you listen, because if you listen, you might actually hear something that will benefit you. You know, like if I cut back on my swearing, you know, I'll reach a broader range of people, you know, especially people with money, because a lot of times people with money are a little bit higher class. They don't tend to swear that much. No offense to people who swear a lot. I mean, I swear like a sailor. But, I mean, I'm just being 100% real. Like my church that I go to, bunch of millionaires. Our pastor's friends with Trump. Nobody swears there. Everybody's loaded. They can afford high dollar training. But they're not going to train with somebody like me if I drop F-bombs every 2 seconds. So it's best to just clean that up, you know, if I want their business down the road. And so in that case, you know, the person that's criticizing me would be on point. You know, it's the same thing like when you send check-in pictures to your coach. He's like, man, you know, did you really stick to your diet, or did you eat all your meals this week? Because, you know, you're looking like, you know, you didn't really progress as well as you did last week. Like, what happened? You know, if you justify it and say, well, you made my diet too hard, blah, 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 like, you're not really helping yourself. You know, you're just kind of enabling yourself to keep making the same bad decisions that are getting you nowhere. All right. So whenever somebody comes to you and they tell you, man, you know, that was a great transformation picture you posted, but like, you know, maybe you should work on tightening your stomach up a little bit more, or maybe you should work on that back pose, yada, yada, yada. They're not really out there trying to hate on you. I mean, yeah, some of them are, but regardless of that, it doesn't mean that you can't take their advice into consideration. Besides, you know, do unto others as you would do unto yourself. So, if somebody criticizes you, or if you want to criticize somebody else, wouldn't you want them to listen to you? I mean, just give them the time of day. All it usually takes is 5 minutes to just not argue with somebody. That's my whole point here, is when somebody wants to criticize you, instead of sitting there and coming up with all these reasons why or why not to do something, just sit there, listen, and actually think about what they say. They might actually have good advice that will help you. All right, guys, y'all have a great Monday. Let's crush this week.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm at Destination Dallas, and I'm about to hit a workout. But first, let me tell you what I'm all about. You see fitness ads all over the internet every day. There's some guy running around without a shirt in the gym, but that's not real life, okay? You're not gonna live your life in a gym. What fitness is all about is looking good in your clothes. See, I got these sleeves are tied on my arms, okay? My programs are about helping you look good in your day-to-day life, all right? So you're gonna build your back, you're gonna build your legs, you're gonna build your chest, you're gonna build your arms. The whole idea is so that you can go out in public and you can rock a confident, secure physique that says, hey, I win at life, because that's what life is all about. It's not about sweating your butt off in the gym 90 minutes a day. It's not about looking good on the beach, guys. It's about winning. All right, so let's go win together.